Throughout history, God has raised up men and women who carried His power with fearless boldness. Among them was Robert William Shambach.
Everybody in the wheelchairs, nobody laid hands on them, but all of them got up like a master sergeant commanded them to rise up, and they come out of the wheelchairs totally healed by the power of the living Christ.
A man whose voice thundered across revival tents and crusade grounds, bringing the message of faith, miracles, and the unstoppable power of God. His ministry was one of raw faith, fiery preaching, and undeniable miracles. This is the story of a man who never backed down in his mission to bring the gospel to the world. R.W. Shambach was born on April 3, 1926 in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Growing up in a working-class family during the Great Depression, he learned the value of hard work early in life. His father was a tough man, a former Navy officer, and young Shambach followed in his footsteps by enlisting in the U.S. Navy during World War II. It was while serving on a naval ship in the Pacific that he had a powerful encounter with God. During one of the battles, Shambach witnessed firsthand the horrors of war, death, destruction, and hopelessness. But in that moment of crisis, he made a vow. If God spared his life, he would dedicate himself entirely to the preaching of the gospel. God answered his prayer, and upon returning home, Shambach kept his word. After leaving the Navy, Shambach enrolled at the Bible school of the legendary A.A. Allen, one of the most renowned healing evangelists of the 20th century. Under Allen's mentorship, Shambach witnessed miracles beyond human comprehension. The blind saw, the lame walked, and terminal diseases vanished in an instant. This ignites an unshakable faith within him, faith that miracles were not a thing of the past but a present reality.
Take the thing off! My God, you don't need it anymore. Speak your truth to me. You couldn't bend before. You couldn't bend. What happened?
Jesus healed.
Who did it?
Jesus.
Say it again.
Jesus.
Yes!
Shambach traveled extensively with Allen, working as his right-hand man, organizing crusades, and watching firsthand how faith could transform lives. But after several years, God began to stir his heart for his own ministry. With a fiery anointing and deep hunger to see lives changed, Shambach launched his own evangelistic ministries in the 1950s. At a time when healing revivals were sweeping across America, he became one of the most dynamic voices in tent crusades. His meetings were not for the faint of heart. Under his tents, faith was preached with no compromise, demons were cast out, and miracles happened night after night. One of his most unforgettable moments came in a crusade where a young boy born with 26 major diseases was miraculously healed. The boy had been blind, deaf, mute, and crippled, unable to move or function normally. But after Shambach laid hands on him and prayed,
I want everybody to pray with me. Come here, Brother Parsley. This boy is legally blind because of a tumor on the brain, and we're going to curse the tumor. We're going to command it to die and disintegrate, and that boy is going to see tonight. Put your hand on the side of his head. Stretch your hands this way, everybody. Father, I curse the tumor on the brain. Tumor, there's life in that tumor. I curse it. It's diabolical life. Disintegrate. Die and pass from his body. Look at me, son. Doctor said he'd never grow, but he's growing. Look right here at me. Open your eyes. Can you see me? How many fingers do I have up?
4,
Now how many?
3.
He was instantly and completely healed in front of thousands. That moment became a defining testimony of God's power in Shambach's ministry. Unlike many preachers who softened their message to appeal to the masses, Schambach preached with boldness of a lion. He wasn't afraid to challenge unbelief, call out sin, or declare God's promises with absolute confidence. His voice, full of fire and conviction, became one of the most recognizable in Pentecostal circles. He had a famous saying, "You don't have any trouble. All you need is faith in God." This phrase became a hallmark of his ministry, reminding people that no matter how impossible their situation seemed, faith in God could change everything. Beyond the crusades, Schambach expanded his reach through radio and television. His program, Power Today, brought miraculous testimonies and bold preachings to millions. Whether through the airwaves or under the revival tent, he carried the same anointing, faith that moved mountains. His ministry stretched beyond the US, touching lives across Africa, Europe, Asia, and Latin America. He wasn't just a preacher, he was a revivalist, a faith warrior who brought hope to the hopeless. Even as he aged, Schambach never slowed down. He continued preaching, holding crusades, and inspiring a new generation of evangelists. His daughter, Donna Schambach,
talked to by Jesus that we are the salt of the earth and the light of the world,
carried on his ministry, ensuring that his message of faith remained alive. On January 17, 2012, at the age of 85, R.W. Schambach passed away, stepping into eternity after a lifetime of serving God. But his impact did not die with him. His sermons, books, and recordings still stirs heart today, and his legacy of fearless faith continues to inspire preachers and believers worldwide. Schambach's life is a testament to the power of unwavering faith. He showed that miracles are not confined to Bible times, they are for today.
Are you finished? Are you finished coming? Anybody else? Quickly, please come.
His fearless preaching and relentless passion for souls remind us that when we take God at His word, nothing is impossible. His story is not just history, it is a call to action, a call to trust God completely, a call to stand firm in faith, a call to believe that God still works wonders in our time. If you were inspired by this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Beyond the Name. We bring you powerful, in-depth biographies of Christian leaders who shaped history. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. What do you think about R.W. Schambach's impact? Share your thoughts in the comments below.